Hey everybody, this is Brother Troy and we are back with another video. Today we're going to do a reaction video on one of Benny Hinn's crusades that he was doing. You know, he did crusades from like the early 90s, late 80s, all the way up to the early 2000s. And we're going to do a simple reaction video. I'm going to show you some things inside of that video to show you that this is actually a staged event. This is not really being orchestrated by the Spirit of God. And I want to show you some nuances within there to show you that that's an actual fact, and so that you guys can know and understand when you can see something like this, you can point out something that's real and something that is false. And so on this channel, we're all about Bible truth and exposing scams. So if this is your first time on this channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time this channel puts out some more new content. And with that said, let's get right into the video. All right. Make it full screen. All right, so this is again another one of Benny Hinn's crusades. You can see there's thousands of people there, and I just want to make us and back up a little bit. I'm gonna make a small observation. If you noticed, these people, not only the people that are on the stage, but the people that are in the audience right next to the stage, their focus is Benny Hinn. Their focus is not worshiping God, looking up into heaven. Their focus is Benny Hinn. They're actually reaching for him. And all the people that are on the stage, you notice that they're just falling out. And it clearly looks staged. So let's get more into it to show you guys what I'm talking about. The other crazy thing about this is a lot of these people look sincere. What just happened there? Now, here, I'll pause it there. Now, look at this kid. And this is crazy. Which another thing I love about God is that God will use a situation that man meant for another purpose. And God will use it for people that are actually sincerely seeking for him to actually give them a miracle. Now, I'm sorry. There are a lot of people that are on this video that are actors, that these things are staged. But some of the people that are actually showing up to these crusades think it's the real deal. And so this kid, I mean, I don't think those are fake tears. I believe that those are real tears. He's really seeking after God. But this is a whole setup, and he probably doesn't know it. But what's cool about God is God's still going to bless that kid because he knows that his heart is actually sincerely seeking after him. So he's going to get what he's looking for from God. But man, this is the thing that happens at these crusades. These people really believe that God is moving at these crusades, and so they come to get something from God. But it's all a hoax. It's all a scam, either to get their money or to raise his popularity or whatever his purpose is. But this thing is completely set up. But these people suffer as a result of that. I know some people that have testified that they've left the Benny Hinn conference and they've actually been injured from some of these things that are going on. Are you kidding me? Do you see him just shove her? How can you justify that that's God? Look at they're dragging her around like a rag doll. And he just swipes. Like, what's that? Okay, now I'll be honest. There is a distinction in the scripture where there are some demonstrations where really God is moving. It's supernatural, but it's not going to be something as erratic as this. God is a God of order. He's not trying to, and that's the other thing, this creates like fear in the minds of people. They think, man, if I want to get something from God, I'm gonna have to fall out and he's gonna have to slap me and he's gonna have to push me, and I don't know if I want to do that. I need something from God, but I don't know if I want to fall on the ground like that. And so it creates this false impression about God and his ways in the minds of people, where they are actually approaching God with fear instead of faith. If you can notice, look at the guy, the gentleman in black right in front of the platform there. He's in the altar and he's not reaching for God. He's reaching for Benny Hinn. So the focus has now been made on Benny Hinn and his power instead of the power of God. And so this is also another problem because faith is directed to him instead of God. And so this is what you have with these types of setups.
There's no God like Jehovah. There's no God like
He's like conducting the choir now.
on you, young man.
Fire on you?
Look at the anointing.
Look at the lady there. Whoa. Benny Hinn almost got kicked there. This guy literally threw himself back and kicked himself in the and kicked his legs in the air. People, that's not God. God is a gentleman. God is not trying to give you back injuries and all of this other stuff. This is to make a show, to make people think this is really dynamic and God's really doing all of this. Like, this is not God, okay? It's important you know this.
These are the days of Elijah, declaring the word.
See, they already have people there to catch you. Like, these kids are just falling back. Everybody's falling back. Everybody's having the exact same experience. I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen supernatural healings. I've seen people raised from the dead. I've seen a lot of different things in the past 20 years that were real demonstrations of God's Spirit. But they all happen differently. They're not all the same experience. Not everybody's falling back like they're going into a coffin or something. But these guys are all having the same experience. And there's already people behind them ready to catch them. What if God moved on somebody and they sat down? They weren't going to fall back, or they just kind of walked around and worshiped God. Like, so these people are already anticipating that they're all going to have the same experience. Again, another telltale sign that this is all set up. But these people look like they're sincerely worshiping God, man. I mean, that's what's so crazy about this. They're here to get something from God. Wow. They're all falling back. That guy's falling back. Whoa, whoa. There was nobody there to catch that other guy. I think somebody was not doing their job. We'll back it up a little bit. Look at this guy in the red. Oh, nobody's catching me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh man, this is insane. This next thing though, look at this girl. She looks like she's really sincerely seeking God. I mean, you can see there's tears in her eyes. I've seen thousands of people receive God's Spirit, seek God. I know what to look for. This girl is actually seeking God for something, and it's just sad that she's at this whole, false orchestration of the demonstration of God. But again, God's still going to touch her, though. God's going to do something for her in her life if she's sincere in her heart. This guy looks like he's sincerely seeking God too. He shoves them and shoves those people. Like, you don't find this in the scripture. You don't find Peter and John in the book of Acts shoving people. There's many instances where they prayed for handkerchiefs. There's a lot of different things that happened, but it wasn't something that was violent. God is not violent like that. This is not, God doing this. And so, this is a problem for me. Again, a clear telltale sign that this isn't God. These two kids are just there. They're ready to. Why were they even up there? She looks sincere. Pretty sure she got instructions too. Yeah, I think that's the end of that. Alright guys, so that is it. That is the entire video, and I hope you guys are able to see the different things that happen at one of these crusades. You realize the stuff is not real. And that you gotta be wary of any televangelist that does things like that. First thing you need to know is what the scripture actually says when it comes to the demonstration of the Spirit, particularly in the New Testament and how they operated. And you can find that in the book of Acts and the epistles, which are the letters to the churches and the rest of the New Testament. If you want a real experience with God, if you want to really know if he's real and have a dynamic, even supernatural experience with him, don't go to a crusade like that. It's not important. You can sit in your house and be in your room and ask God anything. God, reveal yourself to me. Show me that you're real. And then study the scripture to find somewhere to go to attend a local assembly where God is there, he's actively moving, and it's not a charade like we just saw. Anyways, all right, so if you guys like this video, make sure you like it. Comment down below what parts of the video kind of stood out to you, if you agree with what I'm saying, if you saw some of the things that I said when I was making some comments on the video. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We're always putting out some really good content. We're about Bible truth. If you have any questions about any aspects of the scripture, you can always leave them in the comments below, or you can send me a message and I will make sure I respond to it. All right, guys, that's it for this video. We'll make sure we see you guys on the next video. God bless.